truck here at 2015 SEMA. We're here at Truck Covers USA. This is one of my favorite tonneau covers, and I'm here with Niels. He is the owner. So explain this to me. How all does this work? There's a lot of stuff here. You got covers and you got racks.
Yeah, we have really a full range of products, from a tonneau cover to toolboxes to racks. So all products that are designed, built to go together. This is what's unique about us. We really have a wide range of high quality products. But I'd like to start off by showing you the tonneau cover and showing you how all the features here, and then we'll move around and show you the rest of the products and how they integrate and work together.
Oh, great,
so
great.
Start here. With the tonneau cover, we actually have two options of getting into your tonneau cover. Either you can use the key, which you could quarter turn and you're into the bed. Alternatively, if I just get the lock going, I pull it closed again, I put the key away, so that we have a keyless entry option, which is really unique. So when you walk up to your truck, you're not looking for your keys. You can drop your tailgate and you've got a little keyless entry, pull that, and you're into the bed. Now, you can see the cover retracts back into a really small box. Bed space is very, very important to a truck user. To maximize the bed space, we've got the smallest overall canister in the market. It's only 8 inches deep by 8 inches wide. And on some of our smaller beds, it's even smaller than that. We have a really sophisticated drainage system. We have 2 drains up front and 2 at the rear. The reason why we have them at the rear is because if a truck's parked on an incline, the water can drain. I mean, it's easy for us to do away with it, but we have to be practical here, and to drain water and keep the bed dry is what the cover's designed to do.
Most people just do 2 drains, right?
And they promote and advertise that, but for us, we have to be practical and say, right, if the truck's parked on an incline, where's that water going to go? So it has to run out. So we have drain hoses at the rear as well. Now, as you pull the cover closed, you'll notice automatically locks for you every 12 inches. So really, and another nice feature, if you're on the side of your truck and you pull the cover, automatically locks for you. You'll notice our cover doesn't twist or turn. It automatically locks, and you pull it back there and it locks really nicely for you.
Oh, it pulls easy.
Now, if I close this, you pull the cover closed, and once you pull the cover closed, it automatically locks for you. So you only need a key to unlock, or you can use the keyless entry option, and the cover locks every 12, but it automatically locks. So you pull it closed, so when your cover's closed, you know it's locked. And that's what a really cool feature of our product. Strength-wise, it's really super tough. We make a double-walled aluminum cover. It's powder-coated, even down to our lid, a low-profile lid, but it's double-walled, and it can really take up to 500 pounds evenly spread on the cover.
Wow, that's good weight rating.
Yep. And another nice feature, which I'm going to show you just now, the lid has 4 screws that secures it to the canister box. The canister box being the housing that rolls up the retractable unit. We remove that, and we can put on literally in about 10 minutes, you can put a junior toolbox on top there, and the key will match it. But we're going to show that to you as we move around in our booth, and I wanted to just point that out to you, that on that lid can be removed and put the junior box. So when you see the box, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's great. I'm a big fan of toolboxes.
Okay. Well, then in that case, let's move over to the large box. We'll start with our big box. Yep.
Okay.
The big box is over here.
Okay. Niels has shown me the large toolbox combination on our tonneau cover, and this is my size of toolbox. So Niels, tell me about it.
Well, this is our large toolbox. It's a retractable tonneau. It's we were the industry first to bring out a toolbox roll cover combination. So let me show you. The cover itself, as we've just shown you, just opens up, retracts back, and goes back and butts up against the toolbox. So the toolbox is 20 inches wide, so it takes up a little bit of additional bed space. But as we pull this closed, let's open the box. So now once you open the box, you can see we really got a nice large box. There's a shallow section here, and there's a deep section there. The tray, there are 2 removable trays that come standard in the box, and it really gives you a lot of space and a lot of useful places to put tools and equipment and all that. You'll notice the locks on this toolbox are equivalent to the locks you on the automotive grade that you'll find on your pickup truck. So it's really a high quality box. We have an option of LED lights. You can put LED lights as an option, we have power actuators. So what that enables the customer to do is to wire it into the truck. So when he locks his truck, it locks the toolbox as well.
Oh, that's
really,
awesome.
so this box really comes with all the bells and whistles. It really caters for, the work fleets and so forth, people who want something and need all the little different upgrades to make life easier in the workplace.
Oh, sure, and that's the problem with folks coming from like an SUV to a truck or to their first truck is they're used to all the amenities of a car, and this has all that. You got the one key lock, and you've got the latch. That's such a good latch, automotive latch. I'm used to the ones that you always bend in the rod and you work on, and you work on, you work on. This is a high quality latch. I can see this being trouble free for a long time. And you got a piano hinge. I'm a big fan of piano hinges on your lid.
Well, that's a piano hinge and it's stainless steel. So you'll notice everything we put into our products is premium, high quality. We're just the same way as our tonneau cover. We really make just high-end premium products, and we know that the strength and durability and the quality that we put into our products serves all our customers for work and for play.
Oh, sure. And that Line-X lining is so nice. I mean, I know people that use that as their dog run. They keep them for good traction, but it lasts forever, and you've got a coating that's not going to chip on you or look terrible.
This is a powder coated finish on this one.
Oh, this is powder coated.
This is powder coated. So this is we do a two-step process. We run it through as an undercoat, and then we run a top coat. So it really gives a high quality finish on our boxes.
So the Line-X is a small toolbox?
We do offer the Line-X as an optional upgrade.
Okay.
That they can have it in the X version, and then we coat the box inside and out with Line-X. So that is an option. This is our standard version with the painted version, which is really the high quality powder coat. And if the customer wants that extra heavy protection, we do have the option with the Line-X.
I see. Well, the Line-X I'd like because my tools bang around in there. The Line-X takes some of the noise out.
Right.
I carry big tools, but I love the LED lighting. You can never have enough lighting. And the older I get, the harder I have to see. So the lights are great. I like this. A great toolbox combination.
Well, what I'd like to do is move over to our junior toolbox, which is a smaller version. It was designed and built for those individuals who do not need the large box on their truck. And not only that, for the mid-sized truck market where bed space is always the most important to any truck owner, and it takes up no additional bed space, but it gives him a safe quality toolbox on top of it to secure and lock his cargo on top of his roll cover. Like I showed you on the tonneau cover just now, 4 screws, you remove the lid and you can put that on.
That's great. I'm a big fan of the hard roll type. I guess you could call it a hard top or whatever that is.
So we reference it as a retractable tonneau cover, hard retractable tonneau cover.
Well, that's nice.
It automatically locks for you.
Yes.
And now it's locked. You don't even have to use
Oh,
the
that's
key to
cool.
lock it.
Well, I'm a journalist, and I get a lot of trucks from the press fleet, and they'll bring us soft covers. And I'll come out of the tunnels up on the mountains on I-70. I guess it's Johnson Tunnel and Eisenhower Tunnel. Coming out of the tunnel with a trailer and had soft cover just pop straight up. I hate soft covers. I'm just not a fan.
Well, with
this is
you're
a
not
real
gonna have to worry about any conditions, whether the weather or whatever conditions. This cover can survive all of those.
Oh yeah, well 500 pounds, you can strap stuff on top of this. I mean, there's all kinds of options. I can hold my hay on top of this.
Well, let's move over to the junior box. Let's show you what we've created with that, and then we'll continue moving around the booth. We'll end up with our new featured product, which is our American truck rack, which is going to really be a nice product to show you guys.
Cool. Okay, Niels, this is the smaller one. Now this is, I really like the idea because you've got to have some space to roll up the cover. Right. So this way it's a usable space instead of just being a blank spot. This makes sense. I like this. This one does have the Line-X cover on it.
Right. This box we showed with the Line-X coating to show you the difference between the powder coat and the Line-X. Now this is a junior box, but you can see even though it's small, there's a lot of usable space in here, and it's a high quality, same lock-in mechanism on the big box, so we have all the same high quality features there, and it shuts down. You can see really a safe box. I mean, we even have people using this to put guns and ammunition in. The reason I mentioned that just purely based on the quality and the strength and the durability that people put valuable items into their box of that nature. Now, what's unique about this is that the lid on top of the cover, there are 4 screws that'll take that off. You'll take this box, you'll mount it on, and there are holes inside here that come with plates, and you can screw that on top of your tonneau cover, and which really makes a nice feature above the bed cover that it takes up no additional bed space, but gives you a whole place. And regardless of what you're, for work or play, you always have equipment lying around your truck.
Oh,
if you know
sure.
any truck has tie downs, he has stuff lying around that he was always looking for a safe place to put it in, and we have that. So this has been a nice option to our range, offering the larger and the junior box. It's really, we're catering for all the demand and requirements that people are asking for on the truck bed of carrying and securing their cargo.
Well, that's great. I can put my tire chains in there and a rifle. I was thinking about that with hunting. You can put your padded rifle in there, and it's fairly waterproof. I can see the gasket on it. It seals up.
No, this seals nicely. It gives a a nice watertight seal there that keeps the moisture out. So definitely designed for to secure your cargo and keep it safe on top of your truck bed. And the mid-sized truck market now has taken off. This has just become more valuable because those guys with the smaller beds really don't want to take up any additional space. So this is really fitted into that segment so nicely. Still our large full-size truck owners love it, but the mid-sized guys, it becomes even more special to them.
That's right. They can put their motorcycle tie downs in there, all the things they don't want to get stolen when they're on the trail. Yeah, there's so many uses for this. I mean, like I say, I'm a big fan of toolboxes. I have them over, and you've got a giant toolbox with your tonneau cover. So
any of these features can always be seen on our website. If they want more information and details, they can always go to our website and have a look at that and follow up on anything that I'm showing you in the booth today.
Oh, sure.
But from here, we're going to move over to our rack, American Truck Rack. What we did is we designed a really heavy-duty quality rack made out of stainless steel and aluminum to fit with our tonneau cover, because it's always a challenge for any customer and dealer to find two products that go together. So what we did is we designed and built our own. So we took a high-quality roll cover and we built a rack that could carry 500 pounds, and that could make it happen.
So you could be the transformer company, where you got tonneau cover, a toolbox, and you go to the racks. So you can buy every product and just add them, mix them, match them. This is a good thing.
That's what we wanted to try, and this is where we're strong in. We know what we're good at. This segment, the truck bed is our segment, and we want to be able to cater for all the needs, and so we've been able to be successful in achieving that by the wide range of products we have that also go seamlessly together and are high quality. So everybody knows any product coming out of the Truck Covers USA stable is of the best quality, and it's a premium product.
Well, that's true. I'm glad you brought that up, because these trucks are expensive. I know some $80,000 Super Duties now.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get into even the half-ton class, you're $50,000 and $60,000. You don't want to put something cheap on the back of it. So it makes sense to buy the best and put it on your truck, and you're going to use it for a long time, and it's durable. What's the warranty in your products?
The warranty is 2 years, so we have a 2-year warranty, and really, if you look at the industry, our 2-year warranty, we don't make you jump through hoops, and we service those products and take care of the customer. In that 2 years, over the years, there's very little that goes wrong with our products. Maybe someone loses a lid end cap, or they damage something small. We replace those things for them, straight away, and it's a product that lasts a long time, so the customer can really feel comfortable. Even though it's a 2-year warranty, when you look at warranties that are longer than that, there are always things attached to it that in the 3rd year you pay a percentage, and it gets more involved with warranties. But we have products out 14 years in the market that are still functioning and working perfectly well. So we've been out there long enough to prove that our product lasts, it survives, and it's great product.
Well, that's what I was thinking. You've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
So is it 14 years? Okay. Well, that's great. It's nice to know you're working with a company that's going to be around for a while and has been around for a while.
Yep.
So let's go look at the racks.
Let's go and have a look there. Let's move over here.
Okay, Niels, this is part of your rack system. You have covers and you have racks. You have the old transformer system going on here that you can match and play and all these other things. So show me how this works. I mean, this is really interesting. This is stainless steel?
Well, we have aluminum and stainless steel.
Okay.
So the crossbars and the legs are aluminum, and the rest is stainless steel. What we did here is, like I said earlier, we designed a rack to go with our tonneau cover, because it's really hard to find a rack that'll fit with a tonneau cover. And also what we wanted to do, we not only wanted to design a rack that works with a tonneau cover, we wanted it to be able to carry a load. This can carry 500 pounds. So this is a serious rack, it's a quality rack, and it's something that looks cool on the truck, for work or play. So the guy working with his truck works in the week, takes his family out on the weekend, his truck still looks cool and he's got a quality product on his bed. But let's just show you how versatile this rack is, because this is the unique thing about our rack. Not only does it fit with the tonneau cover and it's a standalone product, but the standard rack just has these two crossbars without this. If you can visualize this bar coming off, and you just have those two crossbars with the legs. What we've done for SEMA, we're showing something that we've added to this bar here, and this crossbar. Basically what that does, by plug-in and play, because it just pull out the bracket, put this in, you can add a 3-foot extension over the cab. So this cantilevers over the cab of the truck, which gives our customers the ability to carry longer lengths of equipment and have the support of a really high quality rack, which 500-pound capacity. It'll damage the truck before it damages our rack.
Well, that's good. With that kind of an extension, you could put a plumber in a weekday could be plumping in his 20 feet of PCV pipe, take it off in a weekend, and put his bicycles on there and go out with the family.
Exactly, and then he can take these off and just take it down to there, or he can even remove the legs and just leave the base in and leave it in. So he really can chop and change and add, and that's what makes it unique. You're not stuck with this configuration. If he needs the extension, he can add it, and then he can change. Another cool feature is this is like these bars we supply. They clamp onto the round bar here, and you can load equipment lower down, which it really makes this rack the most versatile rack. You have the ability to load here, to load on top, and to have the extension over the cab and take it all back down. So this really should service and cater for most of the needs in the workforce, and for our fleet owners and guys working with their trucks that need to carry loads and equipment. And you have for the sport, for the kayaks, you get the super long kayaks, and they need the support to carry it. So we have a rack that can really look cool on the truck, a quality product, and service that category. So like, once again, for work or play, we have the best products available.
Well, that's great. You got the tie downs on them. When you're tying your cargo down, tie downs on each end.
All the little rings here too.
And if you have a rack that you can use for recreation and work, it's easier to sell to mama. Always got to have your spouse on board. No, this is great.
You got to make everybody happy.
That's right. No, it's a great rack. It's quality. I love it. You've been around for a long time. This is the one to get, and it's not going to blow off like mine have been blowing off me. I like your rack. I really like it. Well, thanks, Niels.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you visiting us at SEMA 20. Thank you so much. It's good seeing you guys, and hopefully we'll see you next year again.
Yes, next year.
Okay.